Salutations, viewers. My name is GameDame, and welcome to Dinner Date. Saw this game on Steam. It was less than like $3 or $4 or something, and it got mixed reviews. But the reviews kept saying like, "Hey, it's not really a game, but more of like a simulation through this guy's mind." So I wanted to give it a shot. Also, during my camping trip, I did kind of bust my lens, so I'm borrowing this little camera from my friend until I get my camera back. So this is gonna be fun recording, right? Yeah! Alright, let's get right to it. I will be stopping a lot because I do not know how long this camera records for. So let's get started. What's with the hand? Yeah, you don't play as yourself? Now you are the subconscious motorics of Julian. Quer. Interesting. So all this is me not really actually playing the game, but I am his subconscious, which means I can't do anything for what he thinks or does. I mean, I can control him, I think, but we'll find out. Dinner date.
Talking. That is how the Japanese call a clock. I'm quite sure she taught me that. It's a curious thing to do. Most foreigners just teach her how to count.
Japanese.
Shit, she is late.
Date. He's on a date with a Japanese girl.
Marianne hasn't responded yet either. It's gone 7 o'clock. Definitely left the office now. I shouldn't have left her. I should have called her.
Yeah, you should have. Always call if you're gonna do something later. Especially if they're not gonna be doing anything or not show up.
Yeah, I really need this date. It's good. And Jerry's going to be angry if I mess it up too, the way he arranged it.
Screw Jerry.
Those guys always get me into situations like this. Probably... No, they wouldn't get started at 7. Would they? Might be doing shots over at Monty's. Nah, Monty.
You could be doing shots,
right,
but you could be going on this lovely date with yourself. So it all really depends on what you actually want to do. Look at that lovely candle.
It's getting quite late to show up. Nobody would show
Call
up
her.
this late on meetings. 10 minutes.
Well, that's because you didn't call her yet. She
Might have
doesn't
just
want to
missed
be
the
on the
bus,
date
of
with
course.
you, most likely. That's why she's late.
Yes, lovely Maiko. Pretty eyes. Very elegant. The
Maiko.
Japanese always know how to dress, that's a given. Oh, shit, what if she doesn't show up? It's been 10 minutes.
Okay, well then freaking call her. My god, is it that hard to pick up your phone and call her? Oh, look at those awesome vegetables over there
I'm
in
getting quite hungry.
my kitchen.
Did I even lunch? Can't remember what I've had for lunch. I was doing that report. Not that Marianne will read that until Friday. Just good to have done still. Oh shit. This was the only chance I had as well. Never
Alright,
meeting
well then
people
stop
like
being
that.
such a negative
Jerry
Nancy
was
and
right.
give her
I
a
should be
damn
happy
call.
at least he is looking out for my sex life.
You can always go to a strippers club to get your sex life bumping
Okay,
a little
I
bit,
have
but
to
make
call
sure
my
you wear a condom.
I better just take a sip
You don't
of
know
wine.
what you're gonna get. Come on, go for the wine. Look at that year. Argentina. My hand's going through the wine bottle. Drink it. Come on, you know you want to. Argentina, Another Life. 2009. It's aged quite well. So all these little bubbles you see here on the screen are as I'm actually moving them with my keys. Yes, you can.
Odd. I'll just pretend I didn't when the door rings. Should be time enough. I'll just go, just a minute. Just a minute.
Just a minute, he said. Just a goddamn minute. Because you know what? You didn't even get the balls to call her.
Just
or have the balls.
eating bread by myself here.
Yeah, you are. Because
If I had
you're
just
not calling the
dancing
chick
with
and
the
she's
guys
standing you up.
At Maiko, I would have been sure she'd see me. Yeah, Jerry is always right. Mr.
Yum, yum, yum,
was
yum,
right
yum.
as well. I need to focus my talents, seek my inner self. Such floaty words. But
Well,
then
I
Mr.
don't-
Donald is helping me relocate. I can't always work for Johnson. Why he doesn't just fire Marianne and himself? And what does Johnson do these days? Just sits at his desk fiddling his iPhone and having trivial conversations with the clients I get for him. Oh yes, he does all
pardon
the
me.
lunches. It's a business expense.
Jeez. Woo! You probably saw my pre-sneezing face. That was great. Dude, you're letting it...
Probably too late to go riding.
Yeah.
Do with a bit
You're
of
letting
fresh
this
air.
all get to your head.
No, the wine.
Didn't I just take
And
that piece of
Maiko.
bread right over there?
Oh, they are right, aren't they? I just don't seem to care. Here's a pretty girl coming over for the first time in... God knows how long a time.
You gotta get that bread in you before
What
you
did
go out
I
with your
know?
boys.
She
Better
turned
give him a
upon the
call.
pill she lay, her dark eyes flashing through her tears like something.
It just spawned again.
When will I read poetry to someone anyway? Well, probably would be wasted on Micah. Nothing under 120 BPM can please her. Wouldn't mind giving her something over 120 BPM.
I bet you want to mind giving her something over 120 BPM. You sly dog. Maybe that's why she's not on a date with you, because she can
I do want sex with her
go
though.
into your subconscious.
Those slender legs. See her cry out with joy.
Joy.
It's nice to
Yeah.
think
Oh yeah, I bet it's nice to
It's
think
good
of her.
bread. And a good tapenade. I'm actually quite good at that. Yeah. And Mr. Donald will sort the work out. I can't wait to leave them. Let them go down the drain. Marianne probably couldn't even file for bankruptcy. Yeah.
Dude, this
What
is
am I
sad.
worrying about anyway?
A
Michael's
lot
not
of stuff.
showing up, so
Oh no shit,
I'll
call
just
your
spend the
boys.
night doing something useful.
Call your damn
something
boys, go out. Come on.
Jerry
I'm just
will
gonna
love
keep
that.
pressing a bunch of buttons. I can
Well,
talk.
fuck Jerry.
Jeez, what did Jerry do? He just tried to set you up with a nice date. My god.
I'll just move on to the soup. I'm not that hungry anymore. I really just want to go do something now. Could have another glass. Yeah, I could have that.
Yeah, that's right. Down the hatch it goes.
She probably isn't
You don't even
coming
need a
yet. I might
glass.
as
Just
well
drink
have
straight
nice
from the
drink.
bottle.
Oh, go on.
Come
I can
on.
work with 2 glasses.
Bottoms up. I don't condone what he's doing right now, because drinking your sorrow away is not the way to go. When did I get the soup?
That does smell good. Yeah. Michael has no idea what she's missing. She's probably just dancing God knows what now. It's almost 8. Probably we'll take the bike to work tomorrow.
Good
And go
soup.
to the countryside afterwards. Take the highway through that.
Stop playing with your food.
That is
Didn't your
rather
mom
good.
ever tell you not to play
Might
with
go
your
to
food?
a restaurant on the way back. Italian. Take a book with me. Then I'll be sitting there alone, reading a book.
Books are nice.
Michael
I could go
dancing,
for
that
some
was
tomato
really
soup
nice.
right now.
How do I always get along with those guys? They always call me. Should probably try to reach me. Or they would.
Poor guy. Getting stood up like this must
Mr.
suck.
Donald doesn't really cut it. He's successful, makes me successful, but also I think... but he's not really... fun. Yeah, I'm just pumping myself up here. The suit might be nice, and I have a bike, a paycheck that'll soon buy me a way out of this house. I'm not too bad looking.
You got some positive attributes in there. I'm not too bad looking.
Biking and reading doesn't really get you into touch with the other sex.
It could with the right woman. You just gotta, put yourself out there, boy.
Yeah, right,
Go on
really.
eHarmony.
I should just
That'll
go
help
out
you.
with them, instead of quoting Byron to myself. Get a few drinks down,
Yeah.
dance with someone, pull a girl, pull a chick.
You don't pull girls or
Pull
pull
chick.
chicks.
I should just give in. Nobody can dance without a few drinks in them anyway. Perhaps I'll just go after this. I drink too much to be useful here anyway.
Not my problem.
He's drunk after 2 glasses of wine. It's probably because we just skipped lunch.
Or probably because you're lightweight. Who knows? You might be.
Well, we'll hang out now. I could go there. It doesn't really matter being hangover to work. I worked ahead. Not that damn Johnson ever checks.
Alright, man. Stop trying to get
Yeah,
angry
they
at
should
other
invent an app
people
for that.
because of your own stupid actions of not calling the woman in the first place. It's not...
I can't believe Michael didn't show up. I was so hoping to. And she seemed to like me. Did she?
Apparently she
I can never
didn't.
tell. After a few drinks, everybody kisses anybody anyway. Who else did she kiss? Not Jerry, I think.
No, yeah, you don't like Jerry. Doesn't matter.
She might think we all look the same, but would she kiss Jerry? God knows the Japanese can't hold their liquor.
I have some Asian friends who can't. It happens. But not being stereotypical.
When's she going back?
Just so
A few
they can't.
months. Not much time left if I want to shag her. Is that all it
Shag.
is? Shagging. That is exactly what Jerry's talking about. All that thinking. I should just let go.
Yeah, let go. Don't you start with
I
those
need another
stupid let
glass
it
of wine.
go stuff from
Or a
Frozen.
bottle.
Come on, just eat
I
your
might as well finish
soup.
this
Be a
night
good
drunk.
boy.
Reset my brain. She won't show up.
No.
She doesn't need the wine.
She's not gonna show up, dude, at this point, especially if it's past a certain point. Drink your life away. Come on, that's because
Here I go.
what you want to do. Bottoms up. I do feel bad for Julian just because of the fact that he is getting stood up by a girl he thought that had fancied him, which sucks because it's in his own home, first of all. He's got a nice
When am I going
house.
to have a good relationship again?
Oh,
I thought that might be possible with Maiko. I'm not saying the one, it's just, you know. Jerry might be still at university.
you better
But
put those
he's
cigarettes down.
getting
What does it say?
laid.
Smoking seriously harms you and the others around you. Good. They should have it in big bold print on the rest
Just
of
a
them.
shag. Just someone to hold.
I hate smoking. So bad for you. Chew is disgusting. Up here at my college, my god. Ugh, ugh. People chew all the time, spit into those bottles. It's nasty.
God knows I'm not meeting anyone
That's
biting and
3
sitting in
glasses
the
of
office.
wine in, man.
Yeah, Marianne. She's quite good looking. Shag worthy, I suppose. Just... not sure. She ceased and turned upon her pillow, the dark curl shading her one cheek. That's different, isn't it? I can never remember this poem. Damn! I can't stand she didn't show up. So much depended on it, didn't it?
Yeah, a lot did apparently, but you didn't even stop to think about it.
It's not about her. It is about me. I've been this way for years now. It's 27 and still 27. And hanging out with 20-year-old Japanese girls.
It's every man's fantasy to hang out with 20-year-old Japanese girls. You're not alone on this, buddy. I'm not saying I fantasize about it.
Perhaps I should just give up on that.
That might
Forget
be
about
the
it.
best course
If
of
it's all
action.
going to be 20-year-old girls dancing to that music, and just let the guys go by themselves. Why are they still inviting me to go with them?
Because they want you to have a
Why
good time, and they
am I
probably
still
already know
going
you got stood up. What if Mike was there with them?
I never get to read my poetry without going out, or to bike, or really to advance my career. But at least with them, I'm happy.
Yeah, happy.
Or just drunk anyway.
More so drunk than happy, man, because it doesn't seem like you're all that into what's happening right now, and you're smoking a cigarette that you feel like you don't even want to smoke. Reciting poetry.
Perhaps should give it up.
Yeah, you should.
Gonna move on. Being 27. She ceased and turned upon her pillow. Pill she lay, dark eyes flashing. Just, yeah, that's it. She ceased and turned upon her pillow. Pill she lay, her dark eyes flashing through her tears like clouds that rain and lighten. Like a veil, waved and o'ershading her one cheek, appears her streaming hair. The black curls... Oh, fuck
Could that be
giving it up,
her?
here she is.
Is it her? Is it her? Did she finally show up, and is she gonna apologize? Who knows? Maybe it's not her. Sad music playing. She didn't show up.
Fucking neighbours. Damn. I'll just go search the guys.
You better not be drinking and
coat.
driving. I hope to God you're not drinking and driving. Interesting. So, Alright, I played dinner date. That was really short, but I feel bad for Yulian. A 27-year-old trying to find a date eventually gets stood up by a young 20-something girl named Maiko, who he had a fantasy about because she's a young Japanese girl. Now, when you're older and you try to go for a woman that young, of course she's going to be a little bit more of like a party animal, not just being stereotypical here, but usually people in their young 20s tend to not want to settle down. So I feel like he's at fault at that part, but if she did promise to go on a date with him, then she is the one at fault. And I feel bad that he got stood up on this date and didn't call her sooner. I don't like the fact that she didn't call him saying, hey, I can't make it tonight. That just sucks, being stood up. Like, it's awful. Being stood up on a date is like humiliating. Thank goodness he wasn't out at a public restaurant, but he could have, another person could have walked up to him if he was, and he would have had a great time. But he sat in his own room and smoked a cigarette, drank a shit ton of wine, just sat there contemplating his entire life and blaming it on other people. He should have called her just to see if she was actually coming or not. So I feel like both are at fault here, and I feel like he needs to rethink about some things. Not the things he already thought about, but some of the things he should have done. Wait, is there more? Or is that it? I feel like that's it, because it's nighttime. I really liked the idea behind this because of the fact that, you don't see many games like this. While it is an indie game and some people are just like, oh, it's not really a game. Well, no crap, it's not a game. It's basically a forever alone simulator. That's what it is. I really liked the art style. It was interesting. It's a really nice indie game. I would not play again just because of the fact it's a one-time playthrough. That's about it. You don't really get anything more out of it. So I hope you guys take this video into consideration next time you go on a date and you can't make it. Don't leave the other person hanging, man. That sucks. Think if you were in that position. I would think about it. Thank you guys for watching this with me today while I play it. And you guys have a fabulous day. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.